Hello students of class 7. Today is your biology class and today we are going to learn something on respiration. Respiration, we know all living thing do respiration. Every living thing. Why? Because this is the only way how we can get energy or we can generate energy inside our body. As you can see, this is the human body and this human body are having different kinds of organ. Okay, not only human body, every animal being have different kinds of organ and each organ perform their specific task. Okay, so to perform the specific task, these organs need a thing that is energy. To perform the specific task, every animal being or every living being require energy. Example, when we are using our mobile phone, it needs to get charged by electricity. So from there, the battery got the energy through which it serves us whatever we want to do. By the same way, respiration is a process. Respiration is a process of releasing energy. So this energy are releases. But from where? What are the source of the energy? How? The source are like acts as like fuel. We know when we burn coal, it generates lots of energy. When we burn coal, by the same way, when we burn our food that we intake, what we burn food that we intake. Food burns inside our body and it releases energy, and this is respiration, and this is respiration, burning of food. This is actually known as cellular respiration. This is actually known as cellular respiration. Now, what are the type of respiration? The respiration are basically of two types. Respiration are basically of two types. What are the type? One is aerobic respiration. One is aerobic respiration and another is anaerobic respiration. Another is anaerobic respiration. What are the difference between these two? Aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration is the process of respiration where the food is burned or the glucose is burned in presence of free oxygen. And anaerobic respiration is that type of respiration that occur in absence of free oxygen. So now focus on this process, aerobic respiration. For aerobic respiration, what we need oxygen, and how we get oxygen? Let us see the image. How we get the oxygen? We get oxygen from the process that is known as inhalation. That is known as inhalation. Okay. See, here you can see the image of inhalation. See the image? Inhalation. What is inhalation? Inhalation nothing. Inhalation is nothing but it is to getting in air that is rich in oxygen. and exhalation, that is known as breathe out, it is getting out carbon dioxide that forms during the respiration from our body, that is known as breathing out also. Okay, so breathing in or inhalation is getting oxygen rich air inside our body, and breathing out or exhalation is the getting out of carbon dioxide that generated during respiration process inside or from our body. Okay, so let us check what happened during respiration. First, when we intake the food that we intake, that are complex form. The food that we intake are of complex form. That is complex form that break down inside our stomach. That breaks down inside our stomach. Okay, and it generates the simpler form. It generates the simpler form that is also known as glucose. Why this is simpler form? Because this glucose can be absorbed by our cell. Okay, and this process of breaking down of food from complex form to simpler form is known as digestion. This is known as digestion. What happens after digestion takes place? We are getting the simpler form, that is glucose, that is absorbed by the each of the cell, and then the next thing happen. What happened? The oxygen that we are taking in, during the inhalation process, now it comes to work. Okay, so glucose in presence of oxygen, what it do? It burns, and this is known as oxidation also. Okay, it burns and it generates energy, through which all the living beings are able to do their different type of task. With it, carbon dioxide and H2O, water molecule, also released. This carbon dioxide get exhaled out by this process, that is known as breathing out or exhalation, because this is the waste product. These two are the waste product of the process respiration. So this is the process respiration. Okay, so we have learned today what is inhalation, what is exhalation, and the need of respiration. Thank you, class.